In York County tonight, Wrightsville Borough officials approved a new project to fix a years-long dangerous drainage issue. Thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News at 10. I'm Amy Lutz.
I'm Evan Forrester. Fox 43's Sydney Nauman joining us to explain what's included in those changes and why some residents say the renovation work is long overdue.
Borough officials say this is an issue dating back nearly a decade, and while improvements have been made several times, none of the solutions have actually solved the drainage problem. What started as a way to reduce flooding and filter runoff before it enters the Susquehanna River left South Front Street in Wrightsville full of water.
It's seeping into our basement in a way because our basement is real close to the street. And that water lays there and lays there.
Melodie McDonald is a lifelong Wrightsville resident and says while several drains were installed along sidewalks, the water won't budge.
But the one that's right there at my house, the water can't get through it.
These photos show water still on the street days after it rained and snowed, creating dangerous drainage issues.
In the winter, it's like ice all the way across the street.
Borough officials say part of the problem is the street itself.
Because this road is such a flat road, it really didn't move that far. It just kind of lays there.
Another culprit, dual drainage projects.
The Helm Street project and this project started about a block and a half apart. So that section in between wasn't part of either. It wasn't in the scope of either of the projects.
On this side of the street, sidewalk bump outs with drains divert excess runoff and rain. But just a few steps over, that system stops, and so does the drainage, leaving water to collect with nowhere to go. Last year, officials attempted to solve the problem with an additional drain closer to the curb, but without a slope in the street, the water just puddled. At a borough meeting Monday, officials unanimously voted to install a new drainage system they're sure will solve the problem.
We're going to put a trench drain the entire length of that area. So the trench drain will allow the water to flow into it and down into the bump out where the water can be managed.
For some residents, the renovation is long overdue.
For 3 years, I keep telling the engineer, you better do something.
And while the vote takes a step in the right direction, residents will have to wait a little longer for the flooding to be fixed, as there's not yet a timeline for the project.
So no timeline yet, but what about a cost?
So the project estimated to cost around $15,000.
Certainly will be happy once it's done. Fox 43 Sydney Nauman joining us tonight. Sydney, thank you.